Hello, my friends. I'm mrkcal from China. Today, I want to talk about something more personal. A few years ago, I had a team of more than 20 people, but now there are only 2 of us left, me and one sales colleague. So, what happened? To be honest, there were both external reasons and my own mistakes. At that time, our business was mainly focused on WeChat official accounts, Douyin content, which is Chinese TikTok, real estate promotion, and event execution. For a while, that business worked well. We were doing quite well locally, and even in some areas, we were even one of the stronger teams. But in recent years, things have become much harder. Many local businesses started cutting their promotion budgets. In the past, a new store might spend the equivalent of around $2,000 on promotion. But now, some of them may spend just only around $200. That changes everything. The real estate side also became much harder when property-related clients reduced their promotion budgets. The part of our business almost disappeared. And event execution was another problem. It often requires us to pay money first, but payments from clients could come very slowly. Sometimes we had to wait for months, sometimes even longer. That kind of cash flow pressure is very painful for a small business. So, in the end, we became less willing and less able to keep taking those projects. At the same time, competition became much stronger. In the past, our team had a clear advantage in our local market. Our content was better, our execution was stronger, and our work was more complete. But later, when low-price competitors entered the market, even if their content was not so good, sometimes their conversion was still not very different from ours. And for many clients, price becomes more important than quality. But also I have to admit that not all the problems came from outside. I made mistakes too. When business was better, I expanded too quickly. I hired too many people, and that brought much higher costs. Salaries, benefits, rent, taxes, and daily operation expenses. I also didn't transform early enough. For too long, we stayed focused only on our local markets. We didn't move fast enough into the national market, and we didn't move early enough into the overseas market. And there were also problems in our shareholder structure. Looking back, I was not careful enough when I started my first business. And to be honest, I also had weakness in my own personality, management style, and decision making. So, in the end, the team became smaller and smaller. But I don't want the video to just complain. I want to be honest about what happened. Sometimes a smaller team doesn't mean the story is over. Sometimes it means you are being forced to be clearer, leaner, and more realistic. For me, international trade is a new beginning. It is not easy, and I'm still learning. But this time, I want to build something more practical, more sustainable, and more connected to the real world. So if you are looking for factories, suppliers, or products from China, I would be happy to connect. My contact details are in my profile. You can call me or message me on WhatsApp or email me. And thanks for your time. Thanks for your listening.